here to show you more. I know Dragon. Devlog number 26. And we're starting off with the people today. Do you guys like the new fancy armor? I've only got 2 tags left, or 3 tags left to go. Look at it. Oh, well, it's been coming along quite well. I just finished off the pants. I've also done the wears, finished off the wears. So I've done all the shoulder pads, so you got shoulders for both, so you get some cape action behind there when there's no arm on. You get some cape action. And they all go down to just below the arms. I think this is the furthest it goes down, or maybe one more. Yeah, one more. And as far as it go down. Alright, then we put this up. Then we got some backpacks. Look at these beautiful backpacks. Yeah, these took a bit of work. They're like a walk in the park compared to the armor. No, hang on. The armor's like a walk in the park compared to the bags. It was so easy doing the armor right after doing these backpacks. And probably the fact that you have to like think of new designs each single one. And there's some there with sleeping bags on them, which might become more useful, or they're just going to be there for decoration. Like, in theory, you know how you go on camping, you have your sleeping bag on your bag, and you can sleep anywhere. You desire. Well, that might be what the theory goes by. I don't know. Maybe that is an interesting idea. Because I wouldn't mind adding, like, a sleeping thing in if you choose to desire. But I wouldn't, like, make it, like, you have to sleep. Or at least make it not like you have to sleep during the night if you ever ends up you have to sleep, you know. It basically wouldn't be forced upon you. I think this is probably more a way to skip time at first. But maybe it would be like a sleeping function, sleeping thing in there. But you know what I mean? It's not like you're gonna be like forced into like Stardew Valley and many other firearm games when it comes to, games like that when it comes to like 2 o'clock at night, you're not gonna cock it. Then we got some arm wears. Kept 14 of those. We got some fancy bags over the shoulder. Yeah, and we got tinny hats. So nothing else will be added to the wears or the shirts. So we've done like shirts, mid, and pants and all that. Everything else is done except for the armor. I'm not going to add any more on the first lot. Mind you, this is the first lot. It means there probably is going to be more in it for like the Great Plains or for the next biome. Also, I do plan in theory, get excited for this, to use these people into not just Unknown Dragon, but into like 3 different types of games. So maybe the cafe one, farming one, and the cold golden dice, which you can check out on Ichiro. Not being developed, it was only developed in 48 hours, and that's what I managed. Or less than 48 hours. I only got ended up 40 because, well, unless I wanted to wake up 2 o'clock in the morning, that's half a joke. That's how much time I had. And you can also check out what's outside of you there too, which, I mean, $1 to totally get that bad boy. And join the Discord server as well to get the latest development update on Unknown Dragon and those 2 other games, What's Outside and Cold Golden Dice, in a future game that I'm hoping to develop next year. Maybe it's the cafe one. Maybe it's a different one. I don't know what I'm going to do next year, but I do want to develop another game similar to what I did to What's Outside probably through February. Just focus on it for the whole month, and then gradually update it through the year. So let's move on to here. So we got the armor. So out of like our main like steel colors in here really helped in getting that done. I was thinking of just doing the pants then. I don't know if I was a secret genius doing these black outlines, but I have went into countless times where it would be more of a pain for me if I didn't do those black outlines. It's just so efficient. I could just go tap the colors and all that when I just want different varieties or something, rather than just having completely unique stuff. Because the armor isn't like completely unique. It is probably multiple varieties of armor from different metals that are used in armor. Not all the same metals are used in the armor. All these metal colors in here are going to be used for the armor. There's probably going to be other medals there, but this is what we're going to flow with at the moment. Don't know what their attributes will be, but hey, that's for me to figure out. And to remember that I used them for the armor. And these are probably more common. These three here, this grey and this one and this dark grey. So you see that light one and then this dark one and then the mid-tone one. It's probably going to be the three most common used medals. And then we also got some leather here too. If you're wondering about the colour. Oh, I could have went for more of a red and black leather too. Oh well. Maybe that's an idea for these upper and lower arms. I'll see if I remember that. If I remember it, then it's in the game. If I don't, well then, you guys and people ever know about that then. And let's go to here. So, yesterday, just before the first time I tried to go on this, I've added in multi-armor to these buggers. So that means, at the moment, it is on random. And from that, just because it's on like a random, it goes through like a random state machine, does not mean it is only limited to random. So due to the fact that we have 3 states where it has full armor, half armor, no armor, it can be accessed through the boss in theory later on. Or maybe they'll be fun in a while. I was thinking about that. Maybe they are a bit fun in a while. Don't know. I don't know why this one's not working unless it's being conveniently every single time having full armor. The irony behind that. Wow. Yeah. Should be fully functional. I see this pick through a random state. Basically, this is how we make it random. But you kind of get the idea that there's like different states. And then later on we can put armor value in here. See? Armor value. Armor value might just suck off some hits. Maybe that's where the logic goes for there. I have to really think about the armor value. I think 2023 we're going to start really getting into the fun stuff. Hopefully we will finish, I do have a goal for the end of this year, by the end of this year, to finish off all the armor and start the animation to the people. Because that the people and the inventory system has been the 2 biggest jobs of 2022 that I've had to deal with. I'm pretty sure the people have been around for a little while. Longer than the inventory system. I want to get that inventory system working. It's making me angry now. I want to get it done. Oh, I guess it's making me determined more than angry. I guess it's making me angry and then also making me determined. Yeah, problems. Oh, maybe I didn't put it in. Oh, no, I did. Alright, let's see these little buggers. I've also got a plan to show you. I kind of did wish I got that video out like with 2 days off from the recording, like the only 1 day off from when I'm doing this. But I got But I got like really busy on the start of that week, and I didn't end up doing it because I was gonna like edit it on Tuesday afternoon. But then I came back from the car and I felt like horrible after coming back from the car. And that took half the day. I really need to figure out why this is half working on the bird. That is a problem I need to address. Hello sir, what's up with life? I need to add these timer back in. See how these guys have different values of armor? Then we can make the boss access that. Let's say in phase number 1, they only summon in skeletons without armor, and then phase number 3 or end of phase number 1 or something like that. I don't know. They have full armor, or there's a chance like in one there's like a 1 full armored one. Oh, he just got whacked. I've also might add like a attacking animation to this fella, so then we can have a bit more variety. And so if he runs out of hours, let's say he has 10 hours, he will come and hit you in the head or something. hit you in the face with his bow, or maybe I tell him to summon a Jagger. Look at all the chicken eggs. I still haven't fixed them fully. Kinda got this going on. I feel like it's there, but I just need to figure out it's there. It might be just like one thing off, and it's gonna mainly frustrate me. I do think I might go back and make this to the hotbar so it shows everything. You can interact with all the stuff here, not just interact with what's in the top here. I'll do have the egg there so then I can, just in case of one day I manage to get it to where it merges with one already there. That's what the egg there, so you wanna know? I didn't manage to pick it up, the things over there. Maybe exciting. And this one's kind of having a field day over here. Technically it's not meant to be working, but it is, isn't it? I just got like, I don't know. Basically I got 3 pieces of wood, and I just need to figure out how to put them together. That is basically the equivalent to what that is. Oh yes, we might be able to see our land. What do you guys think about spoilers here? Our beautiful bushman. Oh god, no, sir. Again. There's also a wood light on him that I might fix up so that you see it for the night. Just to scare you. I'm both an okay. I didn't say I was nice, but I guess I'm alright. That's about it. I'll certainly fix up the fox, the poison thing, and the wolf there. The blood wolf is perfect. I really like how he turned out. I don't think I'm really going to add more behaviors to him at all, really. I might actually make him a bit smarter. Like, I might add like more AI to the mobs eventually. Which when I do, I'll do that. Help you guys out. I don't know what happened there. I actually didn't press enter, so anything could happen. Also hoping to do part 8 on that animals drawing one, but I didn't have time to do it on Tuesday. Tuesday was my modern day. And the day just went away. Didn't feel very nice after come out of the hot. Like, give you an idea, it is hot and stuffy when I was like in that position. I don't know what I'm going to do about these bushmits here, but I do have spawners for the other bushmits around here, or maybe it's selective food. Oh yes, you guys are probably looking at this be like, what is these over here? And why you're not talking about them or haven't talked about them. I've talked about them 3 times. So these are little decorations for the water. Just like what I did for the glass, and for that last video would have been uploaded before this one. I went for a whole tutorial about how to do this with polarities, and they turn out amazing. So you have like an empty tile, so then you get through empty spaces. Then I might come back on here again and knock out some more through there. So I'll show you there. Here we go. See, look at all this. We got some lily pads down here. Glass. So they're like meant to be based on a bit of glass that comes on top. I think they're more, in my opinion, I felt like they're more based on the mangoes that come out of the water. But they're a plant instead. I guess they're a root. Mangoes are a root, but these are a plant. In a way, more or less. And then we got rocks and the first sticks. Which has been nice. I'm pretty sure I've added some building things. Like I made like a full-on wall tap over here. Look at this beautiful screenshot. Boom. I've lowered down on the farm stuff over here. Actually, yeah, I've like totally rearranged this whole farm area. You probably have seen that, and you're like, if you've been watching these devlogs and you have better memory than me, like, oh my god, that's different. It is different. Apparently these spawners are kind of working, but not actually working how they're meant to be working, which has been a bit of a pain. I'll make it half the size for you guys. There we go. See, look at this, the sugar weed. I was meant to have a timer that just sorts this, but that didn't work out, did it? Ah, boy. Looks like I have to do the old-fashioned way. I was hoping to use what I did for the hours timer, so I didn't have to put a time on every single one of these, but it looks like that is not happening. There we go. And there should be the amber tulip, which is actually the white season. Oh yes, I gotta show you the water. Not just the water decoration, but the water itself. Maybe I did show you this last time, but I'm showing you again. I'm diving right in there. Now we gotta wait for our friends. Yeah, I think in the end with the inventory, I think we're gonna stick with 2 different like storages of items, the hotbar and the inventory. I think it's the best, most functional way of doing so. Come on guys, you're just teasing me here. Come on. There we go, now we got one swimming. I like how they look kind of like smug. They're like, yeah, I want to do this because I want to do this, not because you wanted me to do this type of look they're giving me at the moment, I feel like. I could actually add in a bit of whiter. A bit of like real, a bit of a lighter white color around the swimming animation, and then if I do that white with opacity, no opacity, is it? No, alpha value, it probably looks like it's the same color water, don't matter what water they'd be jumping in. Although I guess they're on my follow stacks, aren't they? But it should work kind of universally, in theory. Look at all these sheepies, wow. They all look so cool. I really like these sheep. I really like how all these turn out. They look so nice. Oh yes, I still haven't showed you the bushmeat. There we go, that's how I hold your attention for this long. Although, I guess if you've been watching this far, you're gonna watch, you know. Speaking of which, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you watch this far, you're gonna watch the rest. Once we find the bushmeat. Bushmeat, come in. If we stand there, we're gonna be waiting 5 years. Not really, but I'm impatient. Okay, now let's go to the glowing. Let's start off with the first dog, and let's go with 4 speed. Join the Discord server if you want to see the latest stuff. That'd probably be the most up-to-date place to find everything. And to check out what's outside on itch.io. And same with, I guess, the Cold Golden Dice. Hopefully, I will soon do more development today. Maybe I'll do a bit more development there soon. There we go. See, that's him glowing. Then we got flowers. This one is actually quite complicated. He's got a growing system, but he also actually flowers. He lives all year round, but he flowers in summer. And then he actually in real life, the bushmeat does grow a bit more in the colder months, oddly enough. This is the plant I actually got pretty lucky in a way. I don't know. I kind of like the fact that I ended up getting it when it decided to flower. I've also peeled off like some, so I ended up picking up offshoots, dug up offshoots off the main plant and put them in 2 other pots. One looks like they're going alright. I think the other one might not be going so well. But that was actually kind of fun to do. And it's been really nice in the teas. I've actually had them in teas a lot. And I'm definitely going to be adding tea and coffee to this cafe game. And especially with a bunch of Riley. Because I do want to add like a lot of Riley and all that. And I wouldn't mind, this is actually more of a, I can put this on the pot. Not actually in this game. It is quite big, I would assume. Maybe I'm wrong. I can't tell size. But actually, in real life, this one's actually spread out a bit more. It comes up to a smaller ball. And you can basically have it in your house. You can have it on the kitchen. Like, you know how you have plants on the kitchen window shelf. You can have them there. Is that kind of plant. I got pretty lucky with that too. I haven't seen him again since then. Also ended up getting another plant too called the blueberry lily, which I planted in it, and this time next year it should flower or should start fruiting. I've also put feeders in the water water tanks in. I've also made hay bales. Like, look at these beautiful boys. So they're basically all, I guess it could be I guess they're probably more hay bales in this situation because they're meant to be like a little bit more dry. So I made them a more of a yellowish color than over here. So these are the bundles of sugar wheat, and these are the hay bales. And then I'll put some more decoration over here. I was gonna figure out how to put minor decoration, and a lot of things I've seen online has been like mainly plant decoration. I'm thinking, cool, yes, but I actually want to do like some building decoration. Like, what kind of building decorations? I don't know where exactly you guys are from around the world, but I look at Australian buildings and I see empty wall. And maybe a plant if we're lucky. Alright, I think that'll be it for today. So, hope you enjoy. I'm Redcollarwolf. Now, thank you for watching. Have a nice day. And see other parts of this as well. There's a Let's Play on all the devlogs. I don't know if you guys know that. I've been watching it for a little while, but that's what it is. Oh yeah, we also got hand towels. Or dish towels, I think that's what it's called. Whatever towel that's mainly in the kitchen. At least that's what I currently keep it. And then we got like face towels, which is in the secondary bathroom towel right after your main towel. Is what I mean by that. Like, any the small little towel you have on your face. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy. I'm Redcollarwolf. Now, thank you for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more. And watch more that Let's Play too. Like, I've organized a lot. I've kind of been on this channel. Yeah, I'm excited to see what's for next year's adventures. I do feel like there's gonna be a lot of changes. I'm starting to feel like it's gonna be that kind of thing. Like, there's changes coming. So I hope you enjoy. Again, I'm Redcollarwolf. Now out. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and see you next time. Goodbye.